Hello, welcome to Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 451. This is your host, Shaun Tutor.
And this is Sam. And this is a Tutor episode where we try to teach you something new.
Having a little coffee. Having a little coffee is nice.
Yeah, it is.
Getting some stuff done.
Just got done meal prepping.
I need to buy a new Blackstone. Mine's pretty much shot, and I sold my Members Mark because I didn't like it.
And you sold it before looking at the Blackstone.
I just thought the Blackstone would be in good shape, but it's been sitting there for a year because we plan to throw it away because it's fucked.
Well, we were going to bring it to the office, and then we never did.
Oh, that's right. I don't know. I can't believe we didn't clean it. I never don't clean it. So I was kind of blown away that it wasn't cleaned. You know what I'm saying?
I guess you usually, at least scrape it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I always scrape it.
I was going to say, you never really cleaned it.
Right.
Oh, coffee.
Okay. So, went to Pace Morby's event. We talked about that a little bit. What did I say? It wasn't that awesome?
Yeah.
It wasn't that awesome.
But it was good in the cold calling aspect because it forced you to call people.
Exactly. Yep. You know what I realized with hunting lately?
What?
It'd be really nice to live where you hunt.
Yeah.
God, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I could, in 30 minutes, I could just pop out in the woods.
Yeah. But instead you have to drive 40 minutes, get there, walk out there.
Get there. I can't get dressed until I get out there. Otherwise, I'll sweat my life away.
Yeah. So, it's like an hour process just to get out there.
To get out in my stand, it takes at least an hour.
Mm-hmm. And then to get back, the same.
Right.
Yeah, I would prefer that too because I only get slightly annoyed by you gone all the time.
Whatever, dude. Think if it was on our own land.
Right, then you could just pop out.
Or no, hold on. If it was on our own land, I could put up a blind, like an enclosed blind, and then starting in 2 years, I could bring Lily out with me. Mm-hmm. It's one less person you got to worry about. Mm-hmm. One less little end to wrangle.
Mm-hmm. And then I would just have the newest one to wrangle.
That's right.
2 years, she'll be almost 3.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Bow season would be easy. Mm-hmm. Rifle season, I have to give her some earmuffs.
Yeah, for sure.
But, dude, come on. So how much land do we need? That's the question.
You tell me, babe. I just need my library and my garden. That's all I need.
Really? That's it?
Okay, there's obviously other things, but you... Anyways.
You guys heard it first here. That's all she needs.
Okay, about this new house, you're just but it has these big, beautiful windows, and the open concept
nice,
that I want.
The open concept's so nice.
But it's a tiny open concept, and...
It's bigger than Kyle's, I measured.
No way.
Yeah, bro. Crazy. It's just deceiving because the ceilings are so high. I'm telling you. It has to be.
That it seems so small?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, dude. But, no, it's bigger.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
I think what throws it off... Okay, actually, let's think about this. Change the bar to an island. Then it's understandable.
I brought that up.
I know, but I was not thinking about having it because now I'm thinking where the patio door for Kyle and Katie's is literally the exact same spot for that one. Mm-hmm. But you just have to bring the island out.
In. Yeah. Oh my God, it's the same layout. It's just
flipped.
Mm-hmm. It's the same layout. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that you see you see it now.
Mm-hmm. Now I do. Now I do see it.
All right. Not land, though. I'm really moving on the land kick.
Yeah, and I
didn't think I would. I thought I could go without land for another, 8 years. I can't. I don't think. I can, but I don't want to at all.
If we move somewhere without land, I want it to either I want it to still be a convenient location. Sure. And like as we talked about, like that one is like 5 minutes out of the way.
Which 5 minutes out of the way isn't that big of a deal when you realize the places we'll buy land is going to be 10 to 15 minutes out of the way.
Yeah, but then you're at least getting land with it. Like if we're going to be 5 minutes out of the way, but we aren't getting like, we're not getting a beautiful lot. We're not getting, like it's a temporary house because it only has 3 bedrooms.
Right.
So yeah, that's just how I think about it. Like if it has everything that ticks our boxes, then that extra 10, 15 minutes would be worth it. To me.
Even without land.
No, with land.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. That right there is going to be an almost impossible stretch if our budget's under like 600,000.
Right. Well, we've heard of some people.
Like who?
Don't we have some friends that have gotten some really... Oh, well, he 1031'd it.
Yeah, but even then, that property's not that nice of a house.
Yeah.
It's a nice house. It's not like... It ain't reaching the check boxes.
Yeah.
And that was still high fives.
Yeah.
Mid fives.
Okay, anyways, let's move on.
Just saying.
I know.
Land would be nice, though.
It would be.
I'd live on some land. Mm-hmm. That'd be nice. Okay. So...
And we've talked about, too, just getting land and then putting a cabin on it would even be nice. Because anything we would get to potentially build on would probably be 10, 15 minutes away. 20 max.
Right.
Yeah. Still, I mean, it'd cut your time in half.
I see what you're saying. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good point.
What are we tuning here about?
You tell me. You're doing the head topic idea.
I figured we'd keep going on our real estate journey here and discuss things to look for in houses. And I'd say these are things you could look for a personal house or even an investment. There may be some different things, but for the most part, I would say they're the same. I guess for a personal house, there are a few more pickier things that I look for. But
yeah. So the big thing you're going to want to look at is when you're buying, you want to look big to small. When you're rehabbing, you want to look small to big. Mm-hmm. Okay. And that's personal or not personal house. So first thing you want to think about is location. Is the location, that's your biggest ticket item in all of real estate is location.
Mm-hmm. So we have 3 houses on the market. This is a great example.
This is the best example.
We have 3 houses on the market. One of them is in Chippewa and kind of like the lower
specter of Chippewa.
Yeah.
Not the lowest.
Yeah, not like the slums.
Right.
But it's not where like the nice houses are. So I'd say very like C-class neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Not really sought after or anything. We have a house in Brackett, so just a town 10 minutes south of Eau Claire. Wait, southeast? Southeast of Eau Claire. Just cute little town. Really nothing going on there. And that one has an acre lot. And then we had one on the south side of town in a very sought after neighborhood.
Yeah, like probably top 3 sought after neighborhoods in Eau Claire.
Yep. I don't even know what that one's called, do you?
No. But they fucking love it down there.
Yep. And so which one got an accepted offer on the fastest?
2 of them been sitting for over 2 months. We got an accepted cash offer closed within 2.5 weeks.
And the one in the very sought after neighborhood.
Days. It was on the market for days.
Yep.
In the sought after neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like we did a whole lot of crazier things. It's the exact same cabinets in the Chippewa one as the Heather Road one.
Up.
Yeah.
It's like similar finishes.
Very similar finishes.
And the house is over double the price.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then the Brackett house, it's just People are just insane. I don't know.
People are just too picky in today's current market.
Yeah.
You know what it is, dude? You know what it is? It's the same thing you're having right now with houses. If you move, you want every box checked. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you won't move. You're like, if all 15 of my boxes ain't checked, I ain't moving. That's exactly what we're running into with people who are looking at buying. Like, 2 years ago, people are like, well, it reaches 10 out of my 15 boxes. We'll offer 20,000 more.
Yeah.
Now, it does not match 15 of my 15 boxes. Not worth it. Not interested. Mm-hmm. Insane.
And price too high.
Price too high. Whatever. It does insane.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, comps have it as not price too high, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So location is a very, very big thing when you're thinking about, and like bring that up to people too. If like your potential sellers, like bring it up to them, like, hey, this is not a sought after neighborhood. There are 10 other houses for sale in your neighborhood that have been just sitting. So like, I need to take that into account for my holding costs.
Absolutely. Well, dude, I gave a guy an offer the other day. And super nice guy, was grateful. I sat down with him for a half hour and gave him the offer and stuff. But I'm like, hey, dude, I'm not like jaw-jacking you around. I'm like, here's your 3 comps that are all within walking distance of 5 minutes from here. Mm-hmm. It's the same neighbor. Walking distance of 5 minutes, here's 3 comps that they're going to pull right away. And then I added a 4th comp that was like a 12-minute walk down the road. Mm-hmm. So I'm like 185, 225, 250, and 235 was the far one. And those all sold in the summer of 25. The 185 wasn't move-in ready, needs some updating. The rest of them were move-in ready. Mm-hmm. I'm like, and they all had 2-stall garages, either attached or detached. This place has no garage. Similar sized lot. You cannot move into it. Mm-mm. It needs like 45,000 inside, and then you got to add a garage. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, figuring you got to put in a driveway, you got to put in a garage, and then you got to do the whole inside. It's like you got like a 90,000 budget. And the guy's like, yeah, that checks out. That makes sense. And he's like, but my realtor said this. I'm like, well, here's the comps that your realtor would be using. And if they're not using these comps, I don't know what comps they would be using, because these are the ones in your neighborhood within 5-minute walk. Mm-hmm. And I was like, your realtor's telling you you're going to get 185. I said, not only could you not get 185, I was like, and I was like, dude, you already like talked to your realtor, you plan to sign with them, that's cool. You go do your thing, like you go do it, whatever. I'm like, you've got my offer, and I'm like, but I just want to paint a realistic picture for you. I'm like, the lowest house that sold in the summer, which everything's down 10 to 15% since the summer, was 185. That you only had to do a couple things to move in. Mm-hmm. And it had a 2-stall garage with a driveway. This has no off-street parking, no garage, and you cannot move in without extensive renovations. And I was like, tell me how. Mm-hmm. Tell me how you're going to yield the same amount in at Thanksgiving. Christmas, Thanksgiving, you're in the holiday season. Come on, bro. Come on. And the guy's like, well, that makes sense, but she's confident and she's so good and she's been doing it the longest. I'm like, awesome.
Yeah, we have Great. 3 different realtors that told us our houses were going to sell for X amount, and they haven't.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah. Sure, realtors think they know everything. They don't. No offense to any realtors out there. But
they know enough to get the listing and then to deal with customer expectations after that.
Yeah, and I think a lot of them, too, right now are living in fantasy land of the past couple of years and haven't come down to reality yet.
I heard a realtor talking, and they're like, we will get the deal under contract and we'll manage expectations after. So they'll like get it like this thing's gonna sell for 250, whatever, and then they're like, we'll manage expectations later.
Dude,
I'm like, that's
so
fucked,
sleazy.
dude.
Oh,
So fucked.
that's so sleazy, dude. But that makes sense.
It's a tactic.
Because how
It's
many?
how most of them do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so many people that we've talked to try buying stuff off market, they're just like, well, this realtor said I could get this amount, and you're just like, yeah, in what world right now?
So go for it.
Like 3-4 years ago you could, not now.
So yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I just met with one down the road, friend of ours, same shit. Mm-hmm. Realtor said I'm gonna get 300. Okay, all right,
Good
go
luck.
get it. I was like, I want you to get 300. I want you to get 300.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I know the market, and I know this realtor knows the market, but I was like, nothing's going to happen but price decreases.
Mm-hmm.
So give her hell.
Yep. Yeah, we now decided to, like, we've been pricing things higher because our realtors have been telling us to, and we decided we're going to stick to our guts now.
No, I mean, that's seriously the issue. The last the 3 houses you just brought up, the only reason we estimated those to sell at those prices is because the realtors told us they could.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't plan on those selling for anywhere near that height, either the 3 of them. And sure enough, we've done price decreases on 2, and we took a pretty substantial offer on the
The one on the south side of town, if we would have had it
done in the summer.
in the summer, we would have been fine.
Yep,
But,
we would have got what we wanted, I think.
yeah, but
Yep.
so we fucked up with that one.
That was our fault.
Yep. But yeah, the other 2, we're like, we should have stuck with our guns and gone with what we thought.
Yep.
So yeah, back to location.
Yeah, sorry, location's your biggest thing. That's your biggest ticket item, most important thing, both for your personal and your...
And like personal, like it doesn't. No, even as a personal home, you should think of it as an investment.
You need to think of your house as an investment. Anything you do to your house, update wise, think of it as an investment. Because, dude, even the only, I guess, half caveat I'll say is this. Are you 55 years old? Are you 50 years old? Are you actually somewhere where you plan to be forever? Mm-hmm. Then, okay, you're going to live there until you're 90. All right, you can do your thing. Most people, especially our age, anywhere from your mid-20s to your mid-40s, chances are you're going to move again. And so you need to think about your primary residence as an asset, and you need to think of, am I going to get this money back out? I mean, that's why I haven't done things to this house. That's why I didn't do things to our last house. That's why the next house we go into, it's going to be a similar thing. Like, I know it's not going to be a forever home, so I'm not going to just blow money. Now, will I update some shit? Sure, but I'm going to make sure we get a price that allows me to update shit. I'm not just going to fucking go hog wild.
Yeah.
So, first thing you do is you got to make sure the location's good. Boom. Then we're going to be looking at the big ticket items. As we're walking a deal, we're looking at a deal, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, number 1, the 2 easiest things to see right off the bat, how's the roof and siding look? Big ticket items that are really easy to be like, yep, good or bad, okay? How's the roof? How's the siding? Thankfully, if you're in the Eau Claire area, most people got new roofs and siding this year or next year because of the storms.
Yeah.
But so depending on your thing, I mean, your standard roof is 15 grand. Your standard siding's 15 to 20 grand. So I mean, right there, if your roof and siding are bad, that's like 40 grand right off the bat.
Yep.
You know, anywhere from 30 to 40 on a normal house. Same time, you're looking at your roof, you're looking at your siding, look at your windows and your doors.
Definitely.
Are your windows single pane? Are they double pane vinyl or double pane wood? Is the wood rotted at all? Like, look at your windows and assess if you need to change them out. A house I bought it when it was kind of cold out, so I didn't open windows. Oh, sorry. I opened the windows up and down to test them. Well, as it started warming up, I opened the windows. The top double hung just fell. They're old double hung windows, and the top just falls down. So you have to fucking stick a board up in there to hold the top up, and then you got to stick another one to hold the bottom up. And it's supposed to be double hung vinyl windows, and the springs all give out. So it's like, it's another thing. Go inside the house, test them. Mm-hmm. You need to test all of them. Just test every couple.
Yeah. And make sure all the panes are there. So that was an issue we just ran into. Was there was an window AC unit in the window, and lo and behold, there wasn't a window pane.
Window pane. Yep. They just took out a pane, slapped it in there, and they must have threw it out at some point.
So yeah, make sure if there's anything in the windows that the pane is sitting there.
Yep.
Screens aren't a huge deal to look for. They're pretty cheap to get made. But like that's something, once we're rehabbing, we make sure we get all screens for the windows. Doors, make sure to check for like the rotted frame.
Yep. Yeah, like your rotted thresholds, your rotted frame, your rotted trim. Your molding, and just take a look at that. Test the doors. Do they close well, or do you have to
slam them, jimmy them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Same thing with your patio doors. Do they slide open nice, or do they get stuck? So, all that stuff with your door. So, boom. Now we're moving into the inside, right? Go to the basement. How's the foundation look? Any cracks in the foundation? Any stepping in the block? So, like, you get your cracks, like, in a stair-stepper manner. Horizontal cracking's bad. Vertical is not good, but it's nowhere near as bad as horizontal cracking. Is there any bowing? Is there any shearing? So shearing's where, like, you got a horizontal crack and your top is overhung from the bottom. That's shearing. That's not good. So yeah, just kind of checking, like, how is everything? How does the foundation look? Do you see any water damage? Things like that. While you're in the basement, check out your mechanicals. How old's your furnace? What kind of furnace is it? Is a good thing. If it's an old fuel oil, well, then you might need to get it changed out to a new natural gas or propane. So that's a pretty good penny right there. Do you have an AC unit or not? Do you have room to add an AC unit because you need more head height? So that becomes a big issue if you're in crawl space.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So your heating system, this isn't a big item, but you're down there anyways. It's $1,500 usually to have someone come replace your water heater.
Oh, yeah.
So is your water heater old, new? How's it looking? Is there any leaks? Does it look like, I guess you wouldn't really know. Maybe you know. I don't know. Like, does the plumbing look sketchy, etc.?
Breaker panel.
This big one. Is it a breaker box or is it a fuse box for your electrical panel, your electrical service? So
probably by now, most have been updated.
Most have been updated, but I see quite a bit that aren't.
Yeah. A lot of insurances require you to update them now. So like do we need to do that yet?
No, I talked with insurance and they just switched our policy.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so like our insurance told us we should switch our fuse boxes over.
Yep.
But I guess we didn't.
We only have one that still has it.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you have breaker panel or you got fuse box? So that's the big ones in your basement. So we come upstairs. These things you might not think, or like these, whatever. Your kitchen and your bath, big ticket items. Are they in good shape? Are the cabinets good? Are the counters good? Sinks, countertops and sinks aren't a lot of money if you go laminate tops. But you got to make sure your boxes are good. Are your boxes on your cabinets good? Are the faces good? Can they just be sanded and repainted? Or do you need all new cabs and counters? Because if that's the case, depending on the size, figure anywhere from $8,000 to $20,000.
Make sure to check the cabinet under the sink, see if it's rotted or if there's any recent leaking. The house we walked through for a personal house, they had so much stuff under all their vanities. We couldn't see anything. So we were just like, well, it was built in 2016, so it should be good.
Right.
But you could see their countertops
are fucked.
Yeah, here's a good piece of advice for all of you. Do not have your whole countertop be butcher block.
You can if you're going to take care of it.
Yeah, so they weren't taking care of it. So the piece, they had a underneath mounted sink. And so the butcher block right at the edge of the back of the sink was mold.
I can't fucking believe, dude, that some dumb motherfucker thought that it'd be a good idea to undermount on a butcher block.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Bro.
So then
because there's like a big fucking crack in there too on the side. You know, you saw on the side there's a big crack. Dude.
Because that part is just constant moisture.
On wood, you have to do. Dude, honestly, I can't even believe they offer that. Or that someone put your fucking sink, do a drop-in sink on butcher block. Dude, come on.
Yeah.
That's just common sense.
Yeah. For resellability, honestly, soft close drawers and cabinets
are a big fucking deal.
Are a big deal.
And it's not a crazy increase on price.
No. You can install them yourself too. There are just like
can.
some of their own hinges and brackets. But yeah, that is a big thing.
Yeah.
Because sure, it's not expensive to do, but let's say you have 20 cabinet doors and 10 drawers. Well, it's a couple $100.
No, it's like 2 G's.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah,
a couple $100.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a price increase. It's a drastic,
but
price.
It's so worth it.
Yeah. I mean, here's the deal. If your house doesn't support it, don't put it in. But if you're doing a $300,000 house, for $2,000 you got soft close. 2,000 compared to 300 is not that much for how much nicer it makes it feel.
Because we toured Shaun's dream home for, it was like 550, and it didn't have soft close. Like
600. That fucker's back on the market down to 550.
Is it really?
Yeah, that fucker ain't selling, dude.
Actually, it was.
You want to know the best part? We wanted to offer 5,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, that seems a little crazy." Getting fucking close, dude. I bet they'd entertain that offer.
Probably now, yeah. It was like some of the cabinets had soft close and some didn't. It was really weird.
Yeah, because you can get the kits to install them yourself. So I think they started installing them or something.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean that was in a $600,000 house and it didn't have them, and I was like, well, that's disappointing.
And now it's dropping prices. We should fucking. You want to move there?
We could go look at it again.
For real?
Sure.
Would you consider it?
I don't know yet.
I don't want to live that close to the highway.
Yeah.
That was the one downside of that place. Mm-hmm. But for $450, I might. That house was fucking epic.
And for $450, then we could add a garage, probably build a taller fence. I bet you that would help.
6-foot privacy, babe. Let's fucking go.
And then
We'll do 8-foot, dude. Fuck it. We can make our own rules.
We have to redo the basement too.
Bro.
Still though.
How fucking nice is that house?
It was a really nice house.
Dude, the inside was stupid. Mm-hmm. Stupid nice. Mm-hmm. Wait.
I'd entertain. Not an open concept though.
Hold on. I think it just sold.
Oh, did it?
I think it just sold. I'm going to look it up. I thought I saw a picture on my story of that backyard. I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, because this is the one thing, sorry, tangent a little bit. One thing I dislike about realtors is I don't think they take houses off of Facebook until they've like physically sold. So you'll see contingent ones pop up all the time. And that one I did see pop up, but I was just like, I swore this was contingent. Anyways, so back to kitchens. If you're looking for your personal house, one thing to always look for, and I know we've talked about this, but keep it in mind, how many outlets are in the kitchen. Because there's going to be nothing worse than if you're entertaining and you don't have enough outlets for crock pots, blenders, whatever. So make sure there are plenty of outlets in the kitchen. And I guess honestly, a lot of people have a big thing about stainless steel and having everything be stainless steel. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But we do always just put stainless steel in because it's only a couple of $100 more than a set of white or a set of black. So
Right.
It's not as huge of a deal.
Sold.
I thought it would.
See, I think this is it right here.
Probably for $525 is my guess.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, do you want me to look?
I think I might have a filter on.
Oh, probably.
Because it was down there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Also look at like flooring.
Well, so hold on. So yeah, I'm gonna. So you looked at your kitchen. Now look at your bathroom. How's your bathroom looking? Do you need new tubs, surrounds, etc.? How's the tile?
$540 on October 15th.
It sold for $540 on October 15th. Damn, fuck. TBH, thank God. Otherwise, I would have considered it.
Yeah. Anyways, keep going.
Was it where I thought it was?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
But then, you got your. Do you need to do a vanity? Is there mold? Is there mold around like the bottom where the surround or the tile meets the tub? That's pretty common. So how in depth do you need a bathroom? Bathrooms really can range, but I mean, don't be surprised if you're dropping 15 on a bathroom. And that's if you find a reasonable contractor.
Yeah.
Okay, so then big price depending on your size.
Do look for mold too in your bathroom. Did you?
I just brought that up.
Okay, sorry.
Big thing for price based upon your square feet is your painting and your flooring. If you have a small house, your flooring and painting is not going to be a big deal. If you've got a big house, 2,400 square feet, and you're going to do just normal vinyl and carpet, go ahead and figure $5 to $7 a square foot. So if you got 2,400 square feet and you got $5 a square foot for 2,400, well, right there, you're banging out a $12,000 bill. 2,400 square feet, if you're painting just the walls and maybe like one coat on the ceiling, you might get away with like, a $5,000, $6,000 bill. But if you got to like prime the whole thing, repaint, and say it stunk in there and you got to redo the trim too. I mean, dude, we had a 2,800 square foot house that was $9,000 to do the trims and prime and paint.
Yeah.
So like, whoa. Oh, that's our house.
Yeah.
That house looks sick as fuck. I was like, that house looks sick, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Is that bad that I'm like, well, where the fuck is this? That's, I was like, this is our house, dude. Fuck. Dude,
we did good.
I tell you, Brandon fucking walked in there and called me. Brandon and his dad.
Oh, really?
The Hardwoods.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, motherfucker, you been over to your house? And I'm like, yeah, why? Well, you want to fucking move, don't you? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, have you walked through your house? And I was like, oh, yeah. And they're like, this place is bitching, dude. They're like, if we had to fucking move, we would move here. And I was like, yeah, I know, dude. It's pretty sick.
That house is pretty cool.
And Brandon's like, how about the 3 season rooms and all the cigars smoking up there? I'm like, I know, dude. Don't fucking at me. I know.
Only 2-stall garage.
I know. That's what I told him too. I said the garage is why we didn't move. The garage.
Anyways.
The small yard sucked, but the garage is the main reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so, your flooring, your paint, and then what do we have? Trims and door. Dude, if you got to redo all your interior doors and trim, that's a big fucking price.
Yeah, we have a pretty tight flip right now, and we made sure to communicate to them because there's a chunk of trim missing, but we could match it.
It's just going to take a little work. It'll take a couple hours, but we can match that chunk.
Yeah. And so the hardwood floor guys asked if we could take off the trim and whatnot.
Because we're going to replace it.
Yeah. And I was just like, we are not replacing the trim because we do not have it in the budget.
We are only...
we are patching in, and that is it. And we made sure to communicate that a million times to all of our guys. We're just like, we are not replacing the trim because that was in a different project that we weren't going to replace the trim.
And we replaced the trim and it fucking blew up the budget.
Yep.
It ain't cheap, dude. Trim and doors are not cheap. And then to wrap up the last thing to look at, for like big... is your is your drywall, lath and plaster your walls. If if it's drywall, cool. If it's lath and plaster and there's cracking and stuff, oh man, you could be in for a huge budget player. Dude, drywall, hanging, so number one, the demo is a lot.
Yeah.
Then your drywall, hanging and finishing, bro, that's a lot of fucking money.
And I highly suggest, I've seen it on fucking some HGTV shows that you can just install drywall over top and lath and plaster. You do not.
We've done it a few times.
Well, we got yelled at the one time and they made us redo it.
Well, that is fair. That did happen. That did happen.
You can skim coat over the whole thing, so that's what we just did at one of our properties.
But some of them you can't. If the cracks are bad, you can't.
Yeah. But so I just do the right thing, take it down. But you have to budget for it, obviously.
You got to budget for it. There's one issue with that though. When you got
the things you're going to find.
You open up a can of worms. Do you got to insulate? Is there rotten wood? Is there mold you got to fix? Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Is there not a header in the doorway?
Dude, we've opened up some shit, dude. Let's just put it that way. And then you open it up and you go, fuck. Why'd we do that? So anyways, then your last couple things to think about. And this is actually where I look first when we go into a property.
Okay.
Your finishes, your small, like your light fixtures, your outlets, your plates, your hard knobs on your hardware, your pulls on your cabinets, like all these little things that actually don't cost much money, but really turn a room. So if you have the right like accents, it really helps bring out a room. Even to like just adding a backsplash in the kitchen. And so new faucets, dude. New faucets is huge.
Yeah.
You get those old shitty chrome. And it's just like that like little like spout that just comes like straight out instead of like a nice looping like oil rub bronze or something.
Yeah.
And it's $110 to have the nice swooping one, but it just totally transforms that vanity. So, when you go into a house and you're looking to do it, what little things can you do to get your most wow factor without going crazy?
Yeah. But don't go crazy, because very easily you can start spending $200-$300 on a faucet. You can spend $500 on a light fixture.
You've got to keep yourself in check.
Yeah, you got to make sure like it's not a bad idea to not get you can't see in here, but everyone will know what I'm talking about. The boob lights.
Yes.
So the boob lights are the cheapest lights you can get. It's, I think, $20 for two of them. It's not a bad idea to sometimes upgrade to the flat ones, the flush mount. The flush mount ones, which are, I think, $45 for two of them instead.
Right. Exactly. Yep.
So like that's just it's a small detail, but it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Some other things I know like people are starting to go back to doing color, but don't
do colors and flips. So be very careful doing colors and flips.
We do a couple fun things with like our cabinets if we're repainting them, but we make sure it's something that's like very in style. So like right now it's like the sage green. Well, it was navy blue for a while. So like you can kind of explore with that if you're gonna paint them anyways.
Yeah.
But like wall colors, keep it simple with a light gray, light tan, because
we're moving away from grays to tans now.
Yeah. Because people can personalize their like painting's easy, so like
keep it a light color that they can easily paint over.
Yep.
I mean, like we had our last house, we had 2 rooms that we painted a little different because I wanted them painted a little different to give it a little like pop. And when we went to list, they're like, yeah, paint those 2 rooms. Just paint them the color of the rest of the house.
What was the other one?
It's the bathroom, and then it was the bathroom in the bedroom with the green walls in the bedroom. And the bathroom was like that purple, that light.
No,
purple.
I painted that before we sold it.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I think it was just those two then.
Yeah. But yeah, I did paint. Yeah, because when we bought that house, it was fucking rainbow.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah. Anyways, but so yeah, keep a lot of things like just simple. To be honest.
Yep. Simple's good.
Simple and light. Yep. We did. And like, be careful or pay attention to like where, especially if you're flipping, like what kind of windows and how many windows are in a place. So the one on the south side of town, we did just go a shade lighter with our paint because there wasn't a whole lot of natural light coming into the house.
That's right.
So we went a shade lighter to make it a little bit more brighter and lighter.
And then we did lighter floors than normal and stuff. So yeah, be conscious of shit like that. But we're getting in the weeds now.
Sorry. Wow. Things to look for.
It is. It's definitely things. It absolutely is. But so the big thing is this. Number one, most important, location. Location trumps all.
Yep.
With a good location, it don't matter what's fucked on the house because if you get it cheap enough, you'll retain your money.
Yep.
If it's a bad location, you could have the nicest fucking house and get it at a really good discount, and it doesn't matter because it's a bad location. Look at housing in Milwaukee.
Yep.
Big one. Okay. Location number one, that trumps everything. Then you go into your list. Big tickets to low tickets.
One thing, no matter what, I do not care what anyone tells you. If it has a well and septic, get it inspected.
Or
get it cheap enough where if you have to replace it,
bingo,
it won't matter.
Just have that.
Yep. Because what they're 30,000.
Just depends.
Yeah.
It all depends. Like the place that the place that we lost our bid because we got a well and septic, but then they countered 15,000 less to do the septics 11 and do the wells 3. But the last place we had to do the well was 12.5 and the septic was quoted at 30.
Yeah. So
yeah, I mean it really just depends. But so yeah, it's something to keep in mind. Like depending on where you're at, maybe get an opinion. Hey, if you call a well guy, hey, this is my address. What's your average running there? Like, oh yeah, over in that area, just factor 15. Perfect, thank you.
I don't know if you mentioned this. Another real quick thing. Test everything. You did say test everything. Test all plumbing. Test all light switches. Test it all.
Yep. If you're not getting an inspector, make sure you're looking through the basement well. Make sure you're popping your head up in the attic, shining around the attic.
Yeah.
So yeah, really make sure. I looked at a sick attic here recently. Don't remember where it was. Anyhow.
Cool.
Moral of the story, that's what you get.
Yeah. I mean, just look at every nook and cranny as you can when you're looking at these, especially if you're going to like do it for a flip.
For sure.
We have gotten burned so many times for not looking at every nook and cranny.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's what we got, gang. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.